Hey guys, how's it going? Eli here, back with another video where today I'm going to be talking about my top 3 favorite sites for picking up Cyber Monday Pokemon deals. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. To start off today's video, I'm going to do things a little bit different like I did previously. So I didn't get much time to kind of talk about it on Friday's video, but we have officially launched our Patreon. If you don't already know, of course, you can check that out in the link down in the description below, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And of course, as always, I'll put up a timestamp for you guys to skip over the part if you're not interested. But for those of you, just hear me out for a second. So a couple of things that I have, of course, talked about on the Patreon haven't really gotten into full detail on specifically what you're going to be able to access. And so I wanted to kind of break down some of that right now for today's video. One of the overall benefits that we have available on the Patreon, currently speaking, is we have our wholesale access for $50 a month. For those of you guys, obviously, who are interested in accessing Pokemon product at wholesale, there's been a lot of questions surrounding this as to what this, specific criteria is, in terms of what you'll be able to gain out of it. So a couple of things that you'll be able to acquire. So first and foremost, you'll be able to acquire any of the sealed product we have available of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Funko Pops, sports cards on any of our distributors pages that we ourselves can purchase right now. You guys will have access to purchase any of that product. Number 2, any sort of product, of course, that is available for back order. So in other words, if there was, let's say, an item like Evolving Skies Booster Box, Elite Trainer Box, Brilliant Star product that was to get reprinted, you guys would, of course, also have access to put in numbers for those products. Lastly, any sort of future allocated product, let's say, for example, Crown Zenith, we have a ton of that product that becomes available. You guys would also be able to have access to put in pre-orders for that product and acquire however much we have available to split up into the wholesale pool. So those are kind of the main things you'll be able to have. Now, as it currently stands, we only have 2 distributors for Pokemon. I shouldn't say only, because that's quite a bit in terms of what we're able to achieve for product. But we are also planning on expanding that now that we have the local game store open. That's going to allow us to acquire even more distributors for product, because most distributors are currently closed down and only are accepting local game stores. And we're in the works of expanding to 3, 4, or maybe even 5 new distributors by the end of next month. So that will, of course, allow us to expand the overall amount of Pokemon and other sealed product that we'll be able to offer for the wholesale site. So with all of that, of course, being said, with it being priced at $50, this is really just a tier for those people that are like, hey, I am a huge fan of Pokemon product, and whether it be something you actively purchase or whether it be you're someone that wants to be able to secure a spot at getting wholesale product on Pokemon product that were to potentially get reprinted at a good deal, this is the tier for you. Hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say that there is a big Evolving Skies reprint, and you're able to get access to pre-order it on our page for $86 a booster box, right? The price right now is $250. Even if you were to say to yourself, you were to just get 1 booster box of Evolving Skies and it were to get reprinted, right there, the value that you're going to be getting out of it, just off of that 1 reprint, is going to equate to almost 4 months worth of, value in terms of it. So it's not only that we're selling the fact that you have options to get product that we have available now in all of the, Pokemon and other card games available, but it also gives you access to be able to get ahead of the curve and be able to purchase product that is going to potentially be reprinted, or more than likely be reprinted, as we've kind of talked about in previous videos. Of course, as well, one of the other things that there has been a discussion about for those people that are both inside or outside the United States, but specifically outside the United States, storage has always been an issue for people when it comes to, of course, storing a lot of their sealed product. And for those that are located outside of the United States, when it comes to the overall shipping fees and taxes and export fees, we know how expensive all that can be. And so with that, being able to have access to Pokemon product at an amazing rate down in the United States is something that would be awesome, and having a place to store that product until we're able to combine ship it and give you guys the best rate that you can possibly get from buying in the United States is ideal, which is why we address that by having our product storage services for those people that, whether you're in the United States and you just want extra storage space to store your Pokemon product, or whether you're outside of the States and you want to basically just have a place to store your product in our warehouse facility and be able to have it relocated when it's time to be shipped back for a lot better of a shipping rate. That's another tier that, of course, we're trying to accommodate for those people that are interested in that. And, it might sound confusing on what, 12 cubic feet is, but just to kind of explain it to you, it's more or less just a big full rack on our warehouse shelf, which is going to fit you at least about 15 to 20, I want to say, cases of booster boxes. So for what you're paying, or how much you're able to store, it's a really good deal. And the expectation, of course, is that you're going to accumulate up to a certain amount, which then you're going to ship out at a discounted rate when it is time to ship it out. And that could be something that, of course, you're just accumulating over time because you just want a place to store it, or that could be something that, you're trying to flip on the back end market and you want to have access to, US distributors. Like, however you want to structure it, there's no right or wrong way to be able to do it. But that's another thing that we really wanted to add for you guys in terms of some of the benefits to the Patreon. The last two things I will be having a conversation about, it will be our extra weekly videos as well as market updates and the card profitability database. Plain and simple, the extra video as well as the weekly updates, more or less what that's going to be is, as expected, it's going to have a weekly video, and that video that I'm going to be posting is going to give you a market update on everything that I know of in terms of rumors in the market. It's going to be giving you guys my active list of items that I personally myself weekly am going to be picking up for product. And then on top of that as well, you're also going to be a part of a signals channel in the Discord that's going to actively notify you the minute I hear of any news from distro or other sources of reprints confirmed. So you guys will be ahead of the curve when it comes to knowing all this insider information. So if you are serious about flipping product, you'll be able to know first and foremost before anyone else and be able to sell at the top before prices start to correct. So that's really, for those people that are interested in, staying ahead and flipping product, $5 a month just to get all of this insider information, I think is of course well worth it if that's something that's interesting for you. And then lastly, the card profitability database. So I'm actually really excited about this one because we've been working on it for quite a bit now. So how we've transitioned on working with the card profitability database is it's starting off as a spreadsheet of information that is going to show you guys all the spreads that when you're looking at, of course, what is the best card to invest in, what is the best Pokemon product, that you're going to get the greatest return on if you were to go grade it, whether it be buying raw, whether it be cracking, whether it be opening packs and then grading. It's giving you all the analytics on what the best profitability chances are for you to be able to go in from a certain era or from a certain set and try and maximize your overall return on investment or return on collecting if that's something you're looking at long term. So rather than having to sit down and watch all my videos and spend hours and hours doing that, or doing the research on your own and trying to find out, hey, what's a really good opportunity to invest in or flip or so on and so forth, our data sheet is going to compile all that information and break it down for you. And quite easily, it's going to be highlighted on opportunities that we think are really good in green, and red as in I think you should stay away for it. And we're going to, of course, have weekly videos that we'll post because as we progressively push out the information, we're going to break down the sheets that we'll actually be giving you. And it's going to start off, of course, as a sheet, but we're actually in the process of creating a Discord bot that is also going to be a part of that, which is going to allow you to automatically use a command prompt to pull up all this information with just a few clicks. And so we're really, really passionate when it comes to Pokemon investing and really being knowledgeable and informed in the market. And so this is something that if you are someone that's, of course, very interested in learning how to make this a full-time, living and learning, what the best items are easily to, of course, be able to flip, buy, invest, and so on and so forth, then, of course, this is going to be a tier for you. Like I said, of course, I know, this is a lot longer in terms of, a video because I am quote unquote chilling the Patreon, but this is something that I do feel as if I want to discuss, and it is very important because for me, in terms of being able to grow the business, although I'm very thankful for where I am right now because I wouldn't be here without you guys, I know there's always so much more I can do. And I know that right now, the biggest thing with that in terms of growth is trying to get as much capital as I can to help grow the business and help expanding on ways I'm going to be able to offer high quality content for you guys. And so all the money that I'll be making off the Patreon will purely just be reinvested into growing the business and doing the best I can to offer the best content that I can for you guys. And of course, as always, as mentioned before, the content is going to stay the same. So if you're okay with the free content that I offer right now, then great. This is more or less for the more serious individuals or just individuals that like getting Pokemon product the cheapest for a low flat rate. If you are someone that buys in quantity or just wants to get ahead of it and be able to take advantage of reprinted products at wholesale prices. So, I feel like anyone could really partake in any of this, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's not for everyone. So this is more of my video on just kind of advertising for it. So, but now that I have gotten that lengthy explainer out of the way, of course, Patreon link is down in the description below. But of course, as always, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, and Monday is our weekly winners. So we're going to, of course, without further ado, do a little bit of a drum roll in the announcements for who has won our weekly giveaways. If you want to know how to enter, make sure, of course, as always, you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to any of our videos. Click that notification bell to be notified when we drop new content, and that is how you enter in. We've got 3 winners each and every week, and since you can comment to like in each video, that allows you for multiple entries to win. So without further ado, drum roll. The 3 winners are Thunderbelly, Gong, Cole Main, and then FJ. As always, join the Discord, PM me on it, and I will get things rolling on your guys' free giveaway packs. Let's just jump into the main 3 picks, right? Because that obviously took up a good portion of the video. So number 1, we're going to be having a conversation about. Interestingly enough, if you don't already know, I talked about this before, I'll talk about it again. Yes, Walmart still has the Dark Sylveon V-Boxes. They were going in and out of stock for a while, and they are back in stock. Sure, you might not say to yourself, Eli, well, this isn't a deal. This isn't like Black Friday, huge Cyber Monday discount. But yes, this is a product that is going to be extremely high demand, and considering the pack price of Celebrations right now, and you're able to go in and buy this, break it down, sell it for so much more already, I think this is an amazing deal. Not to mention, on top of that as well, as mentioned many times before, Celebrations is going to be a set that's going to just do extremely well long term, even at its available wholesale prices. And if you look at some of the other deals on Walmart, sure, I could say to you guys, hey, they've got Brilliant Stars ETBs and some other ETBs, going for $25. And sure, I would say that's a great deal, but we've seen deals like that on a ton of the other sites that I, of course, mentioned on Friday's video. So this is more or less just opportunities that I see right now that have been going in and out or are currently active on Cyber Monday that I think you guys should really consider when taking advantage of. One of the next ones is GameStop has officially listed all of their deals for Cyber Monday, and it is absolutely insane. So if you take a look at one of my favorite deals, for example, it is the Shining Fates Premium Collection box, and then is the Pikachu and Zekrom box. Obviously, if you also want to take advantage of the Arceus V-Star Collection box, that's a pretty good deal itself. Or if you want to take advantage of the Virizion V box, I'm trying to see if that's there. It might actually be sold out. It was like $2.50 a pack when I last looked last night, but still, those are 2 of my favorite deals, favorite deals, because I mean, let's be honest here, guys, you're getting the Zekrom and Pikachu box for basically under $3 a pack on top of the promos themselves. And for me personally, I would care more to keep it sealed because I think the long-term collectability value of a box like this is super strong. Same thing goes with the Shining Fates Premium Collection. So this is obviously just the first page of what I'm showing you guys, but there's some crazy good deals that they have available for GameStop. So I highly recommend you guys go check that out while you still have product available. Now, the last of the 3 sites that, of course, I want to show you guys is Lone Star Pack break. So one of the things that they are currently running right now is a special deal, 20% off store-wide on product. Of course, it started November 21st, but it is, and today is the last day for it to be available for Pokemon cards product. This was one we had not touched on Friday, and now we have been exposed to on some of the great deals that you have available to be able to pick up some of the Pokemon product. Some examples last time I checked, let's see if they're still available. But yeah, Silver Tempest booster boxes, you see to yourself, okay, well that says 110, right? Add 20% off on that. That jumps you down to $88, which is $2 above what the current rate of wholesale is. Chilling Reign booster box is 20% of 100. That's $80 a Chilling Reign booster box. Obviously, it's currently sold out right now. No wonder it's sold out. But you can just keep going on in terms of the list of product that is available for booster boxes and other sealed product that when you tack on that 20%, it all of a sudden becomes an absolutely amazing deal. So I definitely recommend that you guys go check out, of course, as always, links down in the description below in our Discord if you want to go check out the deals channel, because that's where we keep all the links for this. Yeah, it's I think it's LSP store, so Lone Star. But yeah, it's an amazing deal, guys, and I would say those are currently, as it stands, my top 3 favorite sites for Monday to be able to pick up product. I know the last couple of videos obviously have been picking up pickup videos, and it's quite obvious because it's Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So we'll get back to our regular schedule of just posting investment content and talking about leaks and so on and so forth. But as always, I got to make sure I give you guys the inside scoop on what we know as far as the best Pokemon product deals available for you guys to take advantage of and purchase. But as always, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, if you want to enter into our weekly giveaways, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. We post pre-recorded content for you to do so each and every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Of course, you can comment a like in each video. That allows you for multiple entries, and we've got 3 winners each and every week, so that's multiple opportunities to win. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Until then, I will see you all on Wednesday. Peace.